Hello, so the last video we talked about how to program a departure into the G1000 equipped Baron. And today we'll be continuing with that departure. We're actually going to fly it out. And we're going to talk about a couple of different things. So, first of all, in the last video I failed to mention that you also have a couple of different intersections that you need to plan for in your departure. So we'll start with this. We'll do the Lubbock transition off of the Love 6, which we did in the last video. But the transition here, you pretty much access it the same way, and it really just basically controls where the departure is going to end. So if we come over here to our MFD page, you can see to Fort Worth. We're going to take off out of KDL and then head over to DFW. On the Love 6 departure, we're going to end it over there in Lubbock. And on our way over there, we're also going to program an arrival, and that'll be the focus of today. We're going to be loading an arrival into the G1000 equipped aircraft. Okay, so I want to start it. So get the thing started. All right, so we got that one on. I think the one on the right is going, but I can't really tell, so we'll just activate the starter in the event that it's not. Alright, now we got both the engines. Yes, there we go. So the neither of them were on for some reason. Usually they start on. We'll go up to 5,000 since the obstacle clearance altitude is 4,600. So we should be well within that for sure. Alright, let me take my parking brake off. And we're heading down this runway. Whoop. Over controlling is very easy with these rudders, especially whenever you have them bound to the arrow keys. But we're up. Turn into our departure. Alright, and then one of the powerful tools we have available to us in this aircraft is, of course, the autopilot, so we can throw it on nav mode. It'll take us right to where we need to be. We put it on, pilot level change, keep our airspeed, and it should turn us, boom, to re-intercept this course over to Lubbock. So, very exciting. Alright, so the GPS is taking us in, should bank us to intercept our course shortly. Yep, there it is. Magical. And we're just going to fly this departure. We're going to go over the VOR on the 264 radio, so we'll make sure we'll have that. And there we go. We've got our bearing pointer aligned with our course, so that's how we'll know whenever we're crossing over this point on the arrival. Alright, but there we are. We are departed. So we'll take this time now to go over loading and arrival into DFW. So we have our airport of intended landing. We're going to choose one of the arrivals that Dallas Fort Worth offers. Alright, so we're just overflying Dallas Fort Worth now, so we'll load up the arrival. So, come to the screen, go to your procedures like we did yesterday using your FMS knobs. We're going to select an approach, and the approach that we're going into, you got to be careful here because it will not necessarily show you where you're going if your flight plan does not allow it. So what we'll first need to do is actually put direct to FMS knob all the way to W. Enter that in and activate that. It updates the flight plan. It'll just take us pretty much direct to where we want it to be. So that's cool. We can also come into the flight plan, go to the menu and just put delete, and then it will get rid of everything. And the autopilot will just hold whatever role you're in. So we'll come over to, in order to get the GPS to take you direct to where you want to be, you can do your FMS knob on the MFD page, scroll until you see nearest, and then toggle that in, and then scroll it down until you get to DFW. What you can also do is come back over to your PFD page and just press back a couple times. And then you see nearest, right? And then now from the nearest page, you can sometimes pick up the airport that you want to go to, but doesn't look like it's showing up. So what we're going to do is just manually plug it in. So direct, and then we'll use our large FMS knob here. Change this to be, starts with a K. Enter that in, activate it. Now you're going to where you want to be. For the procedures, we'll come down to our arrival. Arrival into the Dallas Fort Worth here. We're going to use the Berea 1 arrival as it is. We're also going to use the outland transition as it is charted there. So the goal of today was just to show you how to select and add in an arrival and start it at a specific transition, and how that looks on the G1000 equipped Baron. So the next time we come in, we'll load up an approach and shoot an approach into Dallas. But for today, that's it.